Sunday at the U.S. Open had everything you could want from the final round of a major, and something extraordinary looked like it might be on the cards when Tommy Fleetwood took the clubhouse lead with a tournament record equaling 63. But Brooks Koepka had other ideas. The defending champion had been 7 over par at one stage on Friday and facing an uphill task on a very difficult course. He recovered with 3 fantastic rounds, however, and the putts that he holed down the stretch on the final day to retain his title by 2 shots showed great courage. Read more. U.S. Open Prize Money 2018, how much can players win at golf's richest event? Koepka's magnificent performance looks even better when you consider that he missed the first 3 months of the year with a wrist injury. That joint would have been tested every time he hit out of the thick rough at Shinnecock Hills. To come back, hit the ground running and win a second major is quite phenomenal. The powerful 28-year-old has always looked like a potential world beater, and, by becoming the first man to win successive U.S. Opens for almost 30 years, he has gone up another level. Some of the best players now use the shut club face that Koepka favors. Well, I have to admit it is not what I expected. It seems to be the future. Koepka has taken an unorthodox route to the top, having started his professional career in Europe rather than at home in the United States, but I think we are seeing the rewards of that. Players who travel widely become more accomplished and well-rounded golfers. After all, a strong wind in one country can be very different to that in another. Koepka's experiences stood him in good stead last week on a links-style course. Fleetwood primed for Carnoustie. I felt for Fleetwood, though. The Englishman had 3 great chances to shoot a new record score at 16, 17 and 18, but couldn't quite manage it. He will be very disappointed that he didn't hole one of those, but he has to remember that he did the difficult bit, hitting the shots to get those birdie opportunities, and he didn't make bad putts. Fleetwood equaled the U.S. Open record with a round of 63. Source: Getty. Fleetwood was 4th at the U.S. Open last year. This time he was 2nd, his best result at a major, and played absolutely beautifully. It will only make him stronger. Perhaps his turn will come at the Open at Carnoustie next month. Justin Rose also continued his fantastic year with another good week. The English World No. 3's final day challenge faltered with a horrific start, double bogey and bogey at the 4th and 5th holes, but he fought hard to recover and finish in the top 10. Pin placement debacle. Organizers made a huge error with some of the pin positions on Saturday, not for the first time, and it made the course too difficult. It's a shame because that debacle marred the tournament a little bit. On Sunday they got it right. The pins were tough but accessible and the greens were slower, so balls weren't running off all the time. It made for an exciting final round right from the start, with Masters winner Patrick Reed grabbing 5 birdies in his first 7 holes, Matt Fitzpatrick also on the charge, and then Koepka coming through. Mickelson episode a joke. The other regrettable talking point on Saturday was Phil Mickelson stopping his ball rolling off the green, incurring a 2-shot penalty. Mickelson caused controversy by stopping his ball after a wayward putt. Source: Getty. I can't say whether he should have been disqualified by the letter of the rules, but he prevented his ball from going into more trouble, and that's cheating. It's against the spirit of the game, and the episode was a joke. I'm a great fan of Mickelson, but I was appalled.